So last weekend I took the boat out fishing, and towards the end of the day we noticed that it was stuck in forward gear, and we couldn't do anything about it. I tried to put it in neutral or reverse and just wouldn't do anything. Now I'm trying to figure out what's wrong with it. So basically I'm gonna show you what my thought process is when I'm gonna tackle a problem like this one. By no means any outboard motor expert, but I can tell you that I've dealt with a couple of mechanical things, so I have kind of an idea of how things work. So the first thing I'm going to do is take a look around and see what's wrong. I know that to shift it in gear, it has a link that goes all the way down to the lower unit of the motor. So we're going to check that out first. See how that thing is working. If it's moving all right all the way up here, then the problem is going to be on the lower unit. And if there's a problem up here, then we'll be able to see it. You can see the lever right here, and you're gonna see the link over here move. This link right here, it's gonna move back and forth, and we're gonna kind of follow where the link moves and where it's not moving, and that's gonna tell us where a problem is. So let's see. So you can see all this mechanism is moving right there. Not a problem. You can still see that all this moves. Not a problem there either. Alright. So on this side, as far as we can see, everything's working. Alright, so right here, there's another piece. It's kind of hard to see, but if we move it, yeah, you can see it's moving. And this is the piece that actually links to the vertical link that goes all the way down to the lower unit of the motor. Now it's moving, but there's a pin missing in it. That might be our problem right there, why this thing is stuck in forward gear. So we're gonna double check, make sure that that's the problem, and then we're gonna figure out how to fix it. That is our vertical link, and you're not gonna be able to tell this because it's kind of dark. But when I move my lever forward, neutral, reverse, neutral, forward, that vertical link is not moving up and down. So that means that it's not engaging or disengaging the motor at the bottom at the lower unit. So in fact, we're missing a pin in that link, and we're gonna tear it apart a little bit, see if we can get to it, see if we can find where the pin went. I don't think we'll find it, but we'll give it a shot. We're gonna take the starter off, and it's gonna create some space for us to be able to get our hands in there and just kind of poke around. Something I just realized is that it's possible that this thing is not a complete through hole to the bottom that will capture the pin lower unit. But I can see right here, I can take this piece off right here, and if I can take this off without having to disassemble the lower unit, and maybe I find something in there, then I'll be happy. This is like a structural shaft. It doesn't really move or anything, but it's a structural shaft nonetheless. And what those clamps do is they clamp onto this, and it gives a structural stability to the lower unit, because the link, I don't know if you can tell, but the vertical link that puts your motor in gear is inside of this shaft. Also, by looking at this here, I noticed there is a screw in there. right there. Do you see it? So take it out and then retie my link. And I'll probably clean this thing a little bit because it's kind of dirty. So like I was saying, I was taking that screw out, and this is the screw right there. I think this is the screw that kept that vertical link together so that I moved everything. So we're gonna put it back in there. I'm gonna clean that bottom piece a little bit and grease those screws back in, and we're gonna call it good. Did clean off the old grease, but you have to put new grease in, and make sure you use that you use marine grease for this. So I put the screw back in place. I'll show you in a second right here, but now the mechanism is working properly. So I'm pretty confident that's gonna work. Later on I'm gonna test it out. Thankfully this was a easy fix, a simple one, so I didn't have to go get any tools or any new parts or anything like that. Thankfully that screw still stay contained within my my motor there, so I could find it and reuse it. I'm not gonna test it right now, but I'll test it later, maybe tomorrow during the daytime, and I'll just add that clip. That was it for this video. I hope you guys liked it. Hit the like button if you want to see more videos like this one. Thanks.